Good morning. It is Wednesday, January 25th, 2023. I had an interesting start to the day. I have been driving Casey to school this week because Mike is not available. And when I was working, we would kind of trade that off. And most days that I drove her to school, I would stop at Starbucks on the way into work and grab myself a drink, a treat. So I did that today, and I was sitting and waiting in one of four of the like softer chairs in the corner. There's one person there and, was like, "Is it cool?" And he's like, "Yeah, go ahead." And then two other guys sit down pretty soon thereafter. And they're all like, they're different ages, but they're like in my range. And they clearly know each other. Um, it's like awkward, I'm like on my phone doing like Wordle and spelling bee and kind of making eye contact, and I like, you want to be friendly, but I don't know, like the boundaries. So I end up talking to them a little because they were friendly, and we were talking about things like the way it used to be, ages ago, very common for people to meet up in cafes all the time and have interesting discussions or talk about nothing or whatever. And that went away for a long time until Starbucks came and changed the culture back again to that. And at our particular Starbucks close to where we live, they there are a lot of regulars, and there's a lot of people there in the morning who are there often or almost daily in little groups. It's mostly like older dudes. Interesting. Like, and I'm considering myself in that older category, so no shade. But anyway, it's a good thing. Like, right? It's great that we still have people meeting in person. For no like particular reason, not to like do business or make money or solve anything in particular, just to be together, which is, I love it. And when my drink was ready, I said goodbye, and I went outside and I get in my car and I'm like, why didn't I stay? It's really frustrating. And then, I'm wondering why, kind of going over this in my head. Like, why does it bother me so much? Why did I enjoy that so much? Why does it bother me so much that I didn't stay? That instead, I stopped, ran a quick errand on the way home, like right on the way home, drive through at the pharmacy. And I just came home to my empty house like usual. And I had that opportunity and I didn't take it. And I realized, and it made me really sad, that I miss meeting new people. I love people, and talking to strangers. I'm one of those people who, if it if I weren't going to scare anybody, like, I love talking to strangers, and I would do it all the time. And I like to pay compliments to people I don't know, and just break down those silly barriers, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's idealistic, but yeah, I really like talking to people randomly like that. And I don't, there's part of me that thinks, well, if I had to tell them anything about myself, it would end up in this story about my illness. Because if anyone asked me, what do you do? That's kind of has to figure into the explanation, and then that's a whole long thing. And I don't know, maybe I didn't want to dump that on anybody. I don't know. But I'm going to ask all of you to maybe think about doing some of that yourselves. Just say hello to people, stay connected. I will say, I would even, they don't have to be people I have anything much in common with. They don't even have to, I know we're like all supposed to reject each other if we disagree on things, but there are people who I could not speak with casually if they're like hateful or like in that way. But for the most part, I think everybody has something to teach. Everybody has something worth spending time hearing about, and staying sequestered is no way to improve anything. Nothing gets better if we just stay in our corners. I don't know. That's very philosophical. More than anything, though, I just miss people. And I don't know what I might do about that, but it was a bit of a light bulb moment. That's all I got for today. Hope everybody's doing well.